pardon the coughs, pardon the sniffles from time to time. I don't know if any of you remember or not how I was all of a sudden not feeling well on Thursday during my live, but it turned into something really nasty. It was not fun. I did not have the best weekend of my life, that is for sure. I was pretty sick pup. So, I have not crocheted or knit. Since Thursday. And I took the day off today because my back, I don't know what's going on with that. So, yeah. It's been joyful, not. So, I feel like crocheting, and I have not crocheted on this baby blanket since, I want to say it was the 23rd of this month, so that is a full week. So it's time to get to crocheting on it again. And I finally feel like I can do some fiber arts again. My body ached so bad and hurt so bad. It was affecting my hands all the way to my fingertips. It was insanity. So, fever finally broke. That took a while. And I'm over the body aches except for my left side. On my back, around my kidney. I don't know what's going on with that. But anywho, I don't know what that was. So, I felt like coming on here and having some company, and so far no one is here. That's okay. Somebody will show up eventually. I was in my pajamas for, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Well, Thursday when I got home. So all day Friday, all day Saturday, all day Sunday. So, yeah. I had 101.1 fever. That was the last time I took it, anyway, before it finally broke. Then it broke, and then it came back, and I was just like, God. It was like 99, and then it went back up to 100. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. And now, my little guy, Duncan, he has it. He came down with it Saturday. And Mom Boss came down with it also. So, unfortunately, I think I was a catalyst to that. And I do not feel good about it. Oh, somebody's here. Or somebody, yep, somebody is. Who is it? It is Taco Man. Wow. Hello, Taco. Hey, that rhymes. Hello, Taco. How are you? Where are you? Meaning, where are you in this world? Are you in the United States? Where are you? Where are you? And how are you? I have not worn makeup since Thursday as well. It was all I could do to get it off on Thursday. I did not even want to wash my face, but since I had full makeup on, I had to. But I really did not feel like it. So I've been binge watching anti-MLM material here on YouTube. And Hannah Alonso. I've been subscribed to Hannah for a while now, and I've just kind of been lurking, but since I was sickly, I decided to binge watch her. Fascinating stuff, let me tell you. Oh, good. Hello, Nolan. How are you? And where are you? Oh, and also, I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm not in the mood to deal with age restrictions, but please, if you are under the age of 15, leave. That's all I'm going to say. Those are my rules. I know YouTube says 13. My rules are 15. It gives me a little bit of a cushion. As long as you're 15 or older, I'm good with you being here. And also, I am not a gamer, so I cannot really answer any questions about gaming. I'm a fiber artist. I crochet, I knit, and I decided that I would pick up the baby blanket again. It's a stroller size that I'm making for a friend who had her first, well, not her first child, but her first baby boy. So that's pretty exciting. I think his name is Destin. Either Destin or Dustin. I forget which. Oh, hang on. I wish I could have my phone in a better place instead of having to pick it up. Can I see what you're making? Yes, you may in just a moment. Let me get to the end of this row, if you don't mind. It just makes it easier for me to show you, is all. I don't even have to count anymore. I know that it's 2 single crochets and then a post double crochet and then 2 single crochets and a post double crochet, blah blah blah, all the way down to the end of the row on the one row, and then the next row all I do is single crochets all the way across. So it's not too terribly intensive. It does take me a little bit to get to the end of the row, especially since I haven't crocheted for a week now, but I'm not doing too badly. To me, it's not about speed either. It's about the project itself and the process. All the way from the picking the pattern to choosing what yarn, all of it. All the good stuff. And I have crocheted since I was 8 years old. I'm now 63, so I'll let you do the math on that. 50 some years. 54? I don't know. I can't math today. I'm not going to. I'm not challenging my brain a whole lot right now. I'm almost there. It's easier to pick it up when I'm at the end of the row, and it also shows it. Also shows it better. In fact, I can set my phone up and over there to show you it even better. So, that was my weekend. How was your guys' weekend? I hope it was way more enjoyable than mine. Three more stitches. 2 more stitches. And I'll take okay, there we go. Okay, now I'm going to pull up a big loop, my crochet hook there, put that there, put y'all over here. Hey, Maddie. Maddie. Really? Really, Maddie? I hope you're going to behave today. I don't have the energy for it. So this is called the Bar... Let's see. Oh, shoot. What is it? Bar Stitch. There we go. It's called the Bar Stitch. And it's got all the way from a lovey size all the way up to a king size blanket for your bed. And I am putting this peach stripe in it because I don't have quite enough of the, oh, and I can show you it closer. Can show you it closer up. There we go. Isn't that pretty? It's very simple. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. I didn't have quite enough of the soft gray mix yarn colorway to make it happen. So, yeah. That is what I'm doing. So now we're just going to single crochet across this row. Once I get my hook back in here again. Oh, and I got a nice little surprise today. My friends, Judy and Jake Hess Jr., they were working out in their garden today. And Jake was wearing the hat that I knit for him. So that was very cool. And he styled it so cute. I loved it. So cool. Not so cute. So cool. So that was nice. And it was so cute on the video. Judy's like, your hat. And he's like, oh, and Stitchy Lynn made me my hat. I'm like, ah. So sweet. I loved it. And that was the first thing I thought when I saw him wearing it. It was like, oh, he's wearing the hat. It's cool enough that he can wear the hat. Nice. I need to tell them, too, how to wash it if they decide that it needs to be washed, because it needs to be hand washed. That one cannot just be tossed into the laundry. So now we're going to go across here with single crochets. We're going to see how quick we can get to it, to the end here. Let's see. It's just, okay. So, anyway. And then last night, the cable went out. Well, it wasn't really the cable that went out, though. So we have the new wireless cable-free cable box, and we've had nothing but trouble with this service since then. Well, come to find out, our gateway with Xfinity, the modem, is so outdated, it's not even amusing. We're talking, it's a V3, and they're on V7 now. So once they discovered that, she's like, oh, we'll send a technician out with the new box. Okay, cool. Well, they can't get here until April 1st. April Fool's Day of all days. So, we'll be dealing with that on Wednesday. Supposed to be here between 9 and 11. He darn well better be here at 9:30 at the latest. So who knows how long it'll take it. If he doesn't get here until 11, or the technician doesn't get here till 11, going to be cutting into my getting ready time for work. And I like to leave here at 11 o'clock. Or not 11 o'clock, I mean 1 o'clock. So, yeah. So think good thoughts that way. So we'll be getting a new gateway, an updated one. I can't believe that. And you would think every so often they would say, hey, you need to come in and get a new box. It shouldn't be up to you as the consumer to have to keep that in your mind. That's my thought. But, we're talking that would be in a perfect world. And we all know we don't live in a perfect world. And I see a new comment, I think. Nope, I do not. Okay. So, yeah, that's where we are on that. And I do have the TV turned down, so I'm gonna, actually I don't have it turned down, I have it muted, but I will look up every so often and see if it's still going, because this morning it worked. Didn't work at all to help me get to sleep last night. That was brutal. It's crazy how you get so used to something, sound, in the background to help you get to sleep. And even sitting out here last night watching the anti-MLM, I think I was watching the top fails. Was I watching the top fail? Yeah, the top fails. I think that's what I was watching. Or maybe, yeah, I was watching top fails. On Hannah Alonso's YouTube channel. And even when I watch videos, I still have the TV on for background noise. It just, I don't know, feels like company, right? So even that was weird, sitting here watching her videos and not having the background noise of the TV. I think it comes from all the years of trucking. There's constant noise. Either you're going down the road, or if you are in a truck stop, you got the other truck noises and, people, voices and stuff. So I need sound. I don't do well with it being silent. Like right now, I'm struggling because there's just me talking and there's no background noise. But I don't want to get nailed for copyright or, so that's why. That's why it is what it is. Ooh, look at that. I'm almost to the end. That is pretty quick. But yeah, I'm finally feeling some better. Quite a bit better compared to what I was. So I thought I would come on and see how my peeps are doing and have you keep me company while I crochet here on the baby blanket. Where is my... Oh. Where is my... I have another stitch marker. I did. What did I do with it? Oh, there it is. Found it. I'm turning one. I'm going to turn. Oh, there's 4 of you here. If you wouldn't mind. Hang on. If you wouldn't mind smashing that like button, the thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate it. It will push my channel out to others. Of course, you're always welcome to share my channel out to your friends. Because when I reach, what did I say? I put it in a community. I think I said when we reach 1,200 Lovelies that we'll have a giveaway. Only for the U.S. people. I do not ship outside of the U.S. Oh, it would be helpful if I would use my counter, wouldn't it? Okay, I did 1, 2. Now I'm on the 3rd. So I'm on row 83. The shipping is just ridiculous to ship outside the United States. And it is also only open to those 18 years and older. They must be subscribed to my channel. It must be able to be proven that you are subscribed to the channel, to my channel. There will be an email process, again, to prove that you are indeed the winner. I did have one scam, and thankfully I was able to catch it. Otherwise, the true winner would not have been able to receive, and the bad person would have received it, and that would have broken my heart, and there wouldn't have been anything I could do about it. And I have yet to decide what the prize is going to be, but it will be a nice prize whenever we reach 1,200 subscribers here on Stitching Lynn. And what else? I did not check. Oh, that's the one thing I didn't check was YouTube Studios this morning. I usually check YouTube Studios and email. After I have my devotions, I go to email, clear that all out, deal with whatever I need to deal with. Then I go to my other email, do the same thing. Then I go to Facebook, look in the notifications, quick in and out there. Instagram is next, and then the one that is black and white and rhymes with click clock. And then I go to Love and Stitches and check in there. And then lastly, I go to my YouTube studio and check the numbers and see if there's any comments that need to be taken care of. Nobody's really been commenting much, on anything after my lives, so that's fine too. But it all takes time. And by then, I need to eat, and I need to eat and then get ready for work and shoot out the door and wait in line and get my boys. And that's usually a day in the life of. No one is chatty today. What the heck? That's fine. So that's what my days consist of. Next week is going to be different. There may not be any lives. Probably won't be. I'll do my best to do some standalone videos because just to keep me going here in my momentum, because it's spring break and I will be at work at 7:30 in the morning, and I will be having my boys all day long, which is fun and exciting. So I will not be doing any lives during spring break, and I don't know what I'm going to do during summer break. I'll probably just take a break and just do, like I said, standalone videos, because it's just it's too hard with them to do a live. I mean, yes, I could sequester them and tell them to stay away or whatever. I like playing and doing things with them, so. And they're not allowed to be on camera. Oh, itchy nose. Per their parents, which I don't blame them. And I totally respect that. We do not need to profit from our children or use our children as fodder for our channels. That's my stance. I wouldn't even if I could. Even if I were allowed. So anytime you see a picture of a child modeling something or holding something, you will not see their faces. That is allowed. But if you go to Ravelry and you see a picture of a child in a sweater or holding a plushie, it's going to be their faces covered. So I'll look at the screen in just a moment, see if there's any comments. Like I said, I just wanted some company as I crochet today. It makes it go, I don't know, smoother. I don't know if it's smoother. I just want a company. I don't need an excuse anyway. See, I didn't even read this weekend. No, wait. I did read some. What night was that? Or maybe it was during the day. I honest to God cannot even tell you. Those days are a blur. A blur of fever. But I do remember what I read. It's actually, the book has gotten to a good spot again, so I will probably read this evening. I have another book, a physical book from the library that I have a goal of reading 35 pages a day, and I'll have it done in 8 days. At least 35. So I need to get on that too. Did I click it? Yes. Yes, I did. And, oh, there's one person here. Oh, let's see who said hi. Okay, what am I going to call you? Glory Vivi. Glory Vivian. How are you, Glory? I'm just going to call you Glory, if that's all right. And if it's not all right, I apologize. But Glory Vivian is, oh, it's not too bad of a mouthful, I guess. I am just into non-stress. The less stress I have, the better off I am. That's for sure. Do you crochet, Glory Vivian? Or knit? Or cross stitch? Or hand embroider? Those are the things I enjoy doing. I also enjoy diamond painting, although I haven't for a bit. Have not done any diamond painting for a bit. Oh, I should show you all. The witch's bells I did get made. They turned out okay. They've grown on me too. My friend wanted me to make her a set of 3. And oh shoot. Now I can't see where to hang them again. Oh golly. But after I made these, because I wanted to make mine first, just to be on the safe side, see if I even enjoyed it. And I can't say that they're not only are they not my forte to make, I mean, how hard can it be? But yeah, we found. I found out that answer. I got that answer right quick. They're not so easy. And I didn't find any joy in making them really much. And so I'm certainly not going to make them and gift them to a close friend. So I found instead a cross stitch pattern of a beautiful pentagram that I'm going to be making her. And I will share that as I get started on that and make progress on it. I got the pattern off of Etsy. It was a reasonable price. It was only $6.50. So that was not bad for a PDF file that you download. And then you can print it off, which I did get it printed off because I can work from digital patterns for cross stitch, but I prefer to work from paper because then I can mark off stuff as I go. So I know where I've been. and don't accidentally repeat where it doesn't belong. So this is row 84. Seems like I did more than that, but okay. So this is the single crochet across the row, and this is the Bar Stitch blanket by Love Life Yarn, which is Amanda Saladin, who lives around Nashville, Tennessee. And I really like her patterns. I didn't buy this one from her. I'm just using the one off of her blog, but it's a super easy, memorizable pattern. It's just 2 rows. It's a matter of what size you're making, how many chains you make at the beginning, and then boom, you're on your way. Now I'm making the stroller size blanket. And at row 91, I will be adding the peach again. So that I can make the full size stroller blanket. Because I don't have quite enough of the gray. In fact, I've already used up the partial skein that I had left over of the soft gray mix. So I'm not sure how much I've used of the second. And this one was a full skein when I started. So we can look here in a moment. And then I'll weigh it. Also, where did I wrote it on my Ravelry project page as to where I swapped, where the one ended and this one came into play. So I think it was on, yeah, it was on the first gray section. It was indeed. Okay, one more, which is the end one. Turning 1, 84. It's looking good. Is that? Oh, good. Okay. The reason I do this is because even though I've been crocheting as many years as I have, I still have an issue with having my edges even. So I use stitch markers so that I know where that last stitch is and or the first stitch. So I have to situate this around a little bit better. Nope, no one's talking. That's fine. I can talk until I don't want to anymore, and then I'll just get off. I will just end the live at that point, which may be coming soon. I don't know. Oh, I should show you my finished emotional support chicken while I'm on here and thinking about it. This is Mahattie. She was very, very wonderful to me when I was sick this weekend. She's very comforting. I love her little tail feathers. She has 2 tail feathers. Some of them have 1 tail feather. Some people put 3 tail feathers. She only has the 2. I'm hoping the next one I make, I'll get 3 tail feathers out of it. But that's my Hattie. I named her after my great grandma, who I never met, at least in this earthly life. But I dearly love her, and I feel very connected to my Hattie, just from the stories that I heard about her through the years, and what I've learned about her through family history. She was an incredible woman. Incredible pioneer woman, for sure. She is prairie woman. She was born in Kansas. Somehow she met my great-grandfather, John, and he was from Kentucky. So I don't know how Kentuckyite and Kansas met way back then. They did. He was several years older than her. In fact, she was only 14 when they got married, which that was shocking to me when I learned that. And because I had no idea. And he was, I want to say he was 29, 27 or 29. I mean, he was quite a bit older than her. And then they moved to Nebraska. And then they moved back to Kentucky, and then they moved back to Nebraska, and that's where they stayed until way later. And then they moved to Oregon. And all of that was in the 1800s and part of the early 1900s. I want to say that Grandpa John died in 1920 something. That's what I want to say. And Grandma Hattie, she died. Oh, when did she die? I don't remember. But they both died in Oregon. So. My father-in-law has done the one half of my family's history, which I really appreciate immensely. And that's actually the adopted side of my dad's family, not the birth side. He's having trouble with the birth side. Grandma Pearl and Melvin, as he is known. He was never known as Grandpa to me. But Grandma Pearl was Grandma Pearl. And that's my dad's birth mom. So, yeah, little family history there for you. I find it fascinating. I really enjoy looking into it. That's something I could have done this last weekend, but I didn't have the brain power for it. You have to have brain bandwidth, and I, honest to God, did not have any bandwidth. My bandwidth consisted of binging on anti-MLM. Boy, is that a whole subject. I did not know there's so many MLM companies out there, multi-level marketing companies. Holy Moses, there's a ton of them. And man, the women that are in them, they get unhinged. It's crazy. So that's what I spent my time doing. I'm happy to be crocheting again, though. This is so good. it's nice to not have my hands and my fingertips just, God, they were burning and hurting. And tell you one thing, I don't ever want to experience that again, and I would not wish it on someone I really do not care for. It was miserable. I will look at the screen here again in a minute, see if anyone has commented or not. See if there's even anybody here. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I mean, it does, but I'm not going to let it bother me, is what I mean by it doesn't matter. I mean, I keep doing what I do. Okay, we're at the end of that row. $85. Chain. Turn around. A single crochet. Put the stitch marker in. See if anybody's. Nope. And nope. All right. That's fine. I'll stay on just in case somebody pops in. No big deal. I'll stay on till I get to the end of row 90. And then if nobody's here, I will go. Well, I'll probably go anyway. Even if somebody is here. You know, some people have music playing during their lives, but that always makes me nervous for me to do it, because I did get nailed one time with a copyright, and it was on a challenge, and I used a song. Even though it was listed on YouTube, I still got nailed. I'm like, how does that happen? So I just do my best to not have anything background going. And also for the hearing impaired people, because I don't want, them to have any more challenges than they have already with hearing. And so I just keep it quiet in the background, except for when I'm in the school pickup line, you hear the kids playing and stuff. Those are happy sounds. And then, yes, but as far as like playing music on another device or whatever, nope, not going to happen here. Just because, like I said, I don't want to get it. I don't want a copyright strike, because that would just take the whole video down. I wouldn't even bother with it. I tried to edit that one time and just add different music, but it didn't work. I don't know what I was doing wrong. I'm sure it was operator error, but I was like, no, we're done. I'll just take this one down and redo it, and it sucked, and so I ended up not even putting it up. It was lame. It wasn't near as good as the first one. The first one was so good, of course. Really, probably what it really was somebody got mad about it because it was so good. And there was no prize with it, though. I mean, but people are funny. I don't mean that in a ha-ha way, although I do laugh, because it's like, really, you're that insecure that you have to behave that way? Really? I feel bad for you. You poor thing. Bless your heart. Let me pray for you. You need a little more Jesus and a little less of you. That's how that goes. The Lord's really been talking to me about that, about ego. And I've been leaning in to what he's been teaching me. So, not that I'm perfect, I am not. I am so far from it. I am being refined, that's for sure. But we all are, as long as we listen to the Holy Spirit and see what he has to say. And then heed it and put it into practice. Or take it out of our lives, whichever the case may be. And sometimes he wants you to add something. And other times he says, no, give this up. And when he asks you to give something up, he always has something better to gift you with. To bless your socks off. And sometimes he doesn't. It's something that needs to be removed, and you're blessed in a different way. So there's your little spiritual pep talk for the day. And if you don't know it, Jesus loves each and every one of you so much. He gave his life for you, and he rose again. He conquered death and the grave just for you. Amazing. We are so unworthy. But yeah, he did it. Because he loves you. And he wants you to return home to him. No matter what you've done, where you've been, what you're doing now, you can never get too far away that he can't bring you home. Isn't that amazing? I love it. We serve an awesome God. Oh, I said I was going to look at the screen, didn't I? Oh, no one's chit-chatting. That's okay. That's all right. So, and we are coming up to Easter. Cannot believe Palm Sunday was yesterday. And we didn't do anything for it. Well, I had my devotions, but other than that, I didn't do anything. But I don't want to get any more people sick. So I've been staying indoors, away from people. And so far, thank the good Lord, my husband is well. So he actually might have started this a couple weeks ago. Who knows? Who knows where it came from, but when I know I'm sick, I stay away from people. That's just a courteous and conscientious thing to do. So I believe I'm on row 87 now. Yay! So three more-ish rows. I will have hit the halfway point on the blankie. And that's exciting. And I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm going to make the next peach color block a little wider. I should weigh the peach and see how much I have left of it. That's what I should do. And then I can decide from there. But I was thinking it would be kind of fun to have a wider block of the peach right smack dab in the middle. If you hear some yipes in the background, that's our neighbor's pup. Her name is Daisy Duke. She is a golden doodle and she's black, which is very rare, they say. She's a very vocal girl. Very vocal. She's a funny girl. She's very exuberant. High energy. Big time. Oh, there's two people. Oh, did somebody else say hi? No, same person. Okay. I feel congested a little bit again. I may have to excuse myself and rid my nose of some contents, shall we say. Oh, our daughter was supposed to call me today. She's not done that. Adopted daughter. Still, daughter. And not legally adopted. I have more kids due to the fact of unofficial adoptions, which is fine. Oops, 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 oops. Oh, no, no, no. No, no. There we go. It went into this other loop over there and nope. Oh yeah, I saw a new way of changing yarn out that I'm going to try on this today. I will let you know how that works out. Because before I do it, I'm going to have to watch the video again. It's very interesting. It looks more seamless. It looks to me like it gives a better tension and everything. And it just plain intrigues me. So if I like it, I'll start using that instead. That method, that is. $87. Now we're on row 88. Nice. Flip, 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 flip. Catch. Oh, there. Okay. Okay. go. Anybody? Nope. I'm still not talking. Well, you're not very chatty today, are ya? What's going on, my friends? Why are you not chatty? Okay. I just get a nice long amount of yarn, working yarn out, and then work some more and then repeat. I have a friend that she likes to work with shorter working yarn lengths. And she always laughs at me at my long ones. Sometimes they get tangled, but not too often. And she likes the short ones so they don't get tangled. She gets tangles every so often too, so. The tangles happen because of the way the yarn lands and then the way it feeds through your fingers. But it's all good. I don't mind it. I can usually get tangles out. You just got to be patient. You got to follow the working yarn, see where it's going, and then find the knot and just undo it. It's not a big deal. Doing here? Oh, need some more. And I just toss it like that. Usually it lays pretty well for me. Usually. You can't see me, right? I mean, my hands. I should have asked that earlier. Now that I've only got 2 rows, 2 and a partial row left, I finally think to ask. We'll just blame it on the brain fog. That's what we'll do. I have another blanket to make too. I have 2 littles to make birthday presents for. Twins. The sister and brother twins. They turn 1 on April 1. That's my husband's immediate bosses. Immediate supervisor, whatever. Anyway. His little ones. And they also have little Miss Charlotte, who is going to be 3 in June this year. I've got more time for hers, but the twins, they snuck up on me, so I'm trying to figure out what to do for them. We may just buy them a store-bought, and then I'll do handmade later. They won't mind that. I mean, the mom and dad won't mind it. Her, whoops, there's 88. Now I'm on 89. Nope, no one is talking. No one is talking. What the heck? Okay, 89. Feel free to ask questions as long as they're decent questions. Or tell me your likes, like your favorite color, what you like to read, if you like to read. If you like to read, what's your favorite genre? Mine is psychological thrillers, historical romance, even historical novels with no romance are good. I like those too. True crime, fictional crime. Like one of my favorite authors is Patricia Cornwell. Love her. She's so good. Sue Grafton is another one. James Patterson. What's that one guy's name? I also enjoy espionage type books, fictional. I don't know if I've ever read. Have I read any true? I think I did years ago. I did read a true espionage book. I like some of the more modern day type, just fiction books. Some. I'm branching out more into that. I used to be a big Danielle Steele fan, but the same story, just different characters over and over again. It got old. No offense to those of you who are die-hard Danielle Steele fans. Even Patricia Cornwell, she kind of disappointed me in one book that I read. I forget the name of it now, but it was last year, and it was like, oh my golly, this is so slow. What in the world? And then it finally picked up, but I had to get at least a third of the way through the book before I was actually into it. And that is not my experience with Patricia Cornwell. So that was interesting. I like Dean Koontz, although the one that I'm reading now has been on again, off again with as far as engagement. It's slow, and then it picks up speed, and it's like, oh, okay, good, we're getting somewhere now, and then it drops back down, and again, that's not usually his style. But now it's back up again, so that's good. Who else do I like? Trying to think. Kirk Russell, I believe. It's either Kirk Russell or Kurt Russell. Oh, and then Greg, Gregg Olson. He writes a good book. He lives here in Washington. In fact, he's over kind of around Bremerton. Like he's between Bremerton. That was weird. It's between Bremerton and the peninsula, I think, if I remember right. And who else? I can't think of anybody right offhand now. Oh, Colleen Hoover. She can get a bit of a potty mouth. Although the story is good, so. But the second book that I read of hers is like, whoa, This is a bit much. Do we really need the F-bomb that often? Do we really? I don't think so. And then for Christian authors, I love Jeanette Oak, Love Comes Softly series, and Beverly Lewis. She's the one that does, I think it's the Amish or Mennonite, I forget which. And she's really good. Grace Livingston Hill, which she's to anyone younger than me by much, she'd be considered ancient. She's the author that my mama read when she was a teenager and early 20s. So that's long, long time ago. The stories are classic. And C.S. Lewis, I love the Chronicles of Narnia. That's very good. I'd like to find a study on those and how it correlates. And then, Frank Peretti. Frank Peretti is very good. And then there's Ted Dekker, I think it is, Dekker. He's good. So yeah, I like all kinds of genres of books. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Appreciate you. Let's see if there's any comments. Oh, there's somebody here. Hey, Tennessee. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that very much. Are you still... Well, that's weird. You don't have your little toolkit next to you. Huh. I fixed that. I am sorry it's not showing up. I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to leave it. I've been doing okay anyway, as far as doing my own modding. It's fine. Oh, that sounds like Casey. I don't know who that was. That was, I know the one voice was Doug, but I don't know the other voice. Well, one other voice was Casey, but I don't know who the other voice was. Okay, chain 1, and we are now on row 90. Yay! This, what she says, hang on, sorry. Yes, I did, okay. She says to do 181 rows, which, yes, you will, or we will. I will, because you start going down the other side. But, yeah, I still will do 181. However, I'm doing a white border, so I will not be using the gray mix yarn. So I'll be ending the that color on the right side. So, oh, hang on. Hey, Alicia. Oh. Oh, thank you, Tennessee. I appreciate your understanding. So how you feeling, Alicia? You getting ready? Let's see, what are we? Are we at day... Well, we're under day 40. Was it 39? I've been sick since Thursday, so... I can't remember if you told me it was Thursday that it was 43 days till your due date, or if it was Wednesday that you told me that. 37. Okay. I wasn't too far off. Pardon the snort. I apologize. I don't know what this stuff is that I have, but it can just stop it. It needs to leave my body, and it needs to leave it now. And stay away from my husband, too. I don't know who that was. I don't know who that was. And I don't know if it was a message or a messenger. I don't know if I can even see it right now. So one thing I dislike, that is one disadvantage of the lives here, is that you can't pause them and come back. Whereas the other platform you can, but then again, that platform does not save your lives, and this one does. And basically posts them automatically. So there is that. Oh, Alicia in Tennessee. I was telling them earlier, our other lovelies here, next week is going to be different. There will be no lives, because maybe on Friday, but it's spring break here next week. So I go to work at 7. I have to be there at 7:30. Well, 7:45, but I get there at 7:30. And I'm there till 5:30. And I spend all of that time with the boys. So there will be no opportunity for lives. So I will be doing standalone videos, because those I can do quick-ish and then upload them either from there or from home, either one. And you'll have content still to keep me in the forefronts of your minds anyway, hopefully. Hopefully that will work that way. So, just so you know, in summertime, I don't know, I probably gonna be, the only day I might go live is on a Friday, or on Fridays, because there again, I'm there at work from 7:30 to 5:30, and I'm not gonna tell the boys, hey, don't bug me for an hour or so while I do a live. That's not what I'm getting paid for. Which brings me to something I want to address here, and that is, I am not doing lives for monetization. My channel, it is, how do I want to put it? I am not here to be monetized. I am here on YouTube to promote the fiber arts and keep them out in the public view, and to spread sunshine, to spread the light of Jesus. So that's what I'm here for. I'm not here as a money-making scheme. And I say scheme because it's, to me, that's exactly what it is. I mean, some people, yes, they make it big here. Good for them. I'm happy for them. It's not something that I would rely on to be on the safe side, that's for sure. Okay, let's see here. Now, I'm going to bring this here. This, no, is that going to, okay, I don't think that's going to work on this. No, that's not going to work on this. I was going to use a new technique for joining in the new yarn, which is going to be this peach. Oh, the peach again. However, that's not going to work in this instance. Dang it. Okay, well, I'm at a place where I need to weigh what's left of the peach and see what I can do as far as making it. I was thinking about making it double the size of that one, the first peach strip, and then continuing on with the gray after that. Which there again, I believe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's 10 rows. 10 rows, so that would be 20 rows. Yeah, I think that would look cute. I think it will. But I need to measure it or weigh it first to see. So I'm going to bring this stitch marker here. And I'm going to put it in both these loops here to hold them so they don't go willy-nilly-nally on me. I'm going to weigh the yarn and do some calculations here. So I will let you go for now. Thanks for keeping me company. Love you all. Bye.